need help. I need legal help that I will never be able to afford ever. I'm going to spend the rest of my life being tortured by my stalker because I can't afford legal help to stop him. And he is not going to stop until he kills me. He's already got my family back involved, my abusive family, Kathy. And she's promised it's going to get worse this year. And he's promised it's going to get worse this year. Both of my abusers have promised me it is going to get worse this year than it was last year. And last year they nearly killed me. They're not going to stop until they kill me. And they're going to keep everybody convinced I'm lying until the very end so that when I just disappear, nobody will look for me and nobody will believe that it was Adonis Paul or Kathy Mackey that had a hand in my disappearance. Because they've been told over and over again that I'm lying. They're not really doing these things. I'm lying. Kathy didn't really make fun of me for messing my pants as an abused child being forced on a long walk. I'm lying. That didn't happen. No loving parent would do that. If something like that did happen on a trip, it's not like they would have mocked the child for it for 30 years, right? That's not something a non-abusive family does. That's something an abusive family does. When I was a child, I was severely abused. And that caused me to have problems with my bowels and with my urine. So I always stunk. Kathy will never accept that. She likes to say that I was just lazy and liked to shit myself. And in her mind, it's not possible that these were uncontrollable actions because her children were able to control themselves. It's almost like her children weren't being molested and raped. It's almost like her children were being fed properly. It's almost like her children were exercising properly. It's almost like her children were not me and my siblings. Right? Kathy wants people to believe that I was raised in the most loving, caring, stable home, and I was just a disgusting little bitch that chose to always have head lice, and chose to shit on herself, and chose to stink. All through childhood, I made this choice. Kathy's children never made those choices. And she can't understand why. Just like nobody will ever understand why it bothers me that they've contacted a convicted murderer in prison who held me captive for 5 weeks. They've sent him a recent picture of me. They've sent him links to my YouTube so that he can keep updated on me. They told me he has internet there. He has access. And he's been watching me, and he's been keeping tabs on me so that when he gets out, because he's going to get out because they're going to get him out. They've been working on that for a year, getting him out of prison. Putting a pedophile murderer back on the streets. That's their goal. Just go back and watch Virgie G's video and you'll see that's their goal. They want to get a murderer out of prison, and they want the witness to the murder locked up. And they have been emotionally terrorizing me for a year so that they can twist my mind up and make me say things that aren't true, that they can use out of context, that they can use to put me in prison. They're not going to stop. They're not going to stop until I'm dead or in prison. That's what everybody needs to understand. They've told me. They've told me they're never going to stop until I'm dead. They have told me multiple times. And there are hundreds of them. So I literally will never be safe. Ever. Until the day they kill me, I will not be safe. And there is nothing I can do about it because I'm poor. And I can't afford a legal service. I can't afford legally to stop these people from stalking, abusing, and eventually murdering me. Like, none of you understand how terrifying that is. And I've been living with it for a year already, with the promise that it is going to get worse. Because I won't stop telling people that they're abusing me. Because I won't just allow them to hurt me and be silent about it. That's why it's going to get worse. That's why it's going to get so bad that they're going to eventually kill me. They told me so. They told me if I don't stop talking, they're going to kill me. If I don't stop talking about what they're doing to me, it's going to happen faster. I'm not going to stop talking about them. So when I fucking vanish one day, y'all don't get to say you had no idea this was happening. You don't get to say that you had no clue. Because I've been warning you for a year that they're going to do this. They've been telling me, and I've been warning y'all for a year that they were going to kill me. They're going to track me down and hurt me. And there's nobody that can help me because I can't afford legal help.